Hello and welcome to Season 8, Episode 6 of the Two Manager Project, and Royal and Bassett are 2 positions above the relegation zone. When we left you last time, we were in 21st and it was horrible. But, well, I'll take you straight to the tactics first. This might be saving our season. It's the preset of the narrow 4-4-2 diamond gegenpress, which of course just means that people like De La Torre are playing out of position, and he's not entirely happy about it. But the reason why I've stuck with it is because Crawley was the first game we used it, I think. I'm just going to check the Chesterfield game, because the Chesterfield game was horrible. Yeah, no, we were playing our previous 4-1-2-3 or whatever it's called. And that was the last time I played it, basically, because, I mean, we weren't expected to beat Chesterfield, but then we're never expected to beat anybody, hence why we rarely do. So I changed over for the Crawley game, because, like I say, I have used this 4-4-2 diamond narrow in previous seasons with Royal and Bassett to great success, but it was always the backup tactic to maybe the 4-4-2. But yeah, put it in, and here we are. I've tried a few things this season to try and improve Bassett's fortunes, but yeah, it's the formation is a big part of it. Maybe it's the tactics too, I don't know. If we survive this season, then there is work to be done, undoubtedly, but I'm already upsetting a few players who want to play, but to my mind aren't good enough to get in the first team and stay there. We still have plenty of games left as well, which is kind of part of the problem. As you can see, there's a long way to go. If it was like only a couple of games left and we were in 18th or 19th, then, you know, I'd be like, yeah, we'll be fine. But no. We've still got the FA Trophy second round. We beat Cheshunt 2-1 in the first round, which was quite nice. I mean, again, probably one of the few games we had this season that we were actually expected to win. But still, nevertheless, quite nice. But yeah, we just came off the back of a 2-0 victory over Gateshead. Away, no less. We did lose 2-0 to Macclesfield. That stunk a little bit, I'll not lie to you. I feel like we should have done better than that. But they hammered us. I mean, they really did just outplay us. There's no other way of putting it. What'd you do? We're in Macclesfield? 9th. Yeah, they are above us. I mean, they've got what looks like a half-decent side, certainly comparatively speaking. Who's Michael Packham? He's on loan from Sunderland. I like him. I wonder if I can make an offer to loan him. No, because he's still already on loan. When's his contract run out? Oh, look, his contract runs out this year. But we're still too soon. I'm gonna add him as a target for end of contract, because that's interesting. Because I am thinking that maybe Parry was a bit of a knee-jerk buy. I don't know. There's a lot to talk about and there's a lot to think about. But he is now on my targets list. Whether or not he'll want to join us, probably not, but it's worth a try. So yeah, coming up today, we're at home to Boston United. Boston, of course, are top. So we're going to get hammered. I would love to see how this 4-4-2 diamond narrow gegenpress does against them. But like I say, I'm you know, if we get a point out of this, I will be overjoyed. But it's really keeping it, you know, to 1-0. Or, you know, not to get too hammered by Boston. I don't know if it's actually worth having a quick team meeting. Because, there we go. Things haven't been going our way. There you go. I'm glad you all agree with me. That's improved things a little bit. It's not doing much for Hallam, but Hallam is leaving as soon as is humanly possible. But yeah, I have these issues with promises. Francis Baptiste wants more first-team football. He has been. He played in the last couple of matches, but he has been injured long-term. Toby Kenyon is going to be leaving. Callum Dalton's going to be leaving. Jacob Cooper wants to be in the first team, but, well, last time I played him, he got sent off. So, he's not he's not staying. Is Cooper. And Daniel Wilkes, of course, our previous #1 goalkeeper. He's not staying either. But like I say, whether it's a question of he goes and we improve parry, I don't know. Yeah, and publicly unhappy is Jordan Hallam. Yes, and I broke all the promises. All of them. Okay, if we join Manager 2 now over at Newport County. Look who's top. 27 games in, 54 points. And, well, look at that. The only reason why we're up there is on goal difference, because we are joint number of points with Coventry and Crewe as well. They just have worse goal differences. But yeah, we've also drawn and lost and won the same amount as Coventry, which is quite interesting. So I'd like to see Coventry. Nah, Newport's one of the people they lost to, but they are not one of our losses. But yeah, so that's interesting. They're doing fine. We just had a lovely 3-1 over Scunthorpe, but Blackpool, I'm sorry to say, was a bit of a rubbish result. It's not a lot I can say about that. Interestingly enough, Blackpool, I think, just went up in my Oldham save with like 102 points from the Championship, I think. And here they are, not struggling necessarily, but not doing great in Sky Bet League 2. All right, where are they? I lost them again. I swear to God, I'm going blind in my old age. Blackpool, there we go. Let's have a quick look at your overview. I'd like to see how you've been doing the last couple of seasons. Oh, I see. You were in League 1 and you only went down a couple of seasons ago, but oh, it looks like you've been declining a wee bit in League 2 there. Let's see if your fortunes pick up. But nevertheless, so that was a disappointing result. In terms of our schedule, as you can see, it's not been bad. We only got one loss last month in December, which was actually in the Checkatrade Trophy, the second round. So we're out of the Checkatrade. We're already out of the FA Cup after getting beaten by Halifax. FC Halifax knocked us out. And, of course, we went out in the first round of the Carabao Cup to Ipswich, which, again, not too surprising. So all that we've got is league games left, over and next. And, in fact, that is today's game. Okay, let's start with Royal Wootton Bassett at home to top team Boston in goal. It's Parry, a back four of Cranston, Beckett, Ison and Rashesha. Defensive midfield, Finch. Central midfield, Parr and Chebley. Attacking central midfield, De La Torre. Up front, it is Bird and Baptiste. Bird's not been doing too bad lately. He's managed to score a couple of goals, which is pretty handy. He is on loan. We did get told off for not playing him enough, so he's up to 6 goals now. Baptiste, of course, not made many appearances this season. He has struggled a bit, and he did have a fairly serious injury for a while. But realistically, he won't be with us beyond this season, I don't think. Okay, here we go. Please pick up where you left off. There we go. Let's go. Morale's up after the meeting. That's Royal Wootton Bassett in the blue with the yellow socks, and Boston in the yellow with the black shorts. I've got a feeling it might pay us to... whoops, look what I forgot to do. What a surprise. Full match, please. And I think we need to possibly regroup rather than counter-press, just because... Okay, O'Brien with a free kick for Boston, over the top. Oh my goodness. Goal kick for Bassett. That was a good effort in the first minute for them. Goal kick, Parry to take it. Finds Bird. Oh, Bird nearly made it to Baptiste, but oh, lovely defending there. I think there's something else I'm going to do is just drop our defensive line a bit. I don't really like using the offside trap, but I'm going to stick with it anyway. But that wasn't very good at all. Stacey. Parr takes the ball off him. Cranston. De La Torre. Parr. Bird on the ball. Puts it over. But there's nobody. His passing's not great, is it? He puts a long ball forward. Ison gets on the end of it. Clears it. Oh, Baptiste nearly got to it, but Burke. Baptiste, I think, quality-wise, just isn't up to the national anymore. Parry. Rolling out to Finch. And now with the kick. I think I'm going to drop us onto cautious as soon as I get the opportunity. Come on, Bassett. Okay, I'm cancelling those because we weren't going anywhere. Finch, De La Torre. Puts it out wide to nobody. Oh, par with the ball. Bird. Fouled. Looks like Tucker's getting a telling off. Oh, he's been carded. Jack Tucker. Alright, free kick. Beckett to take it for Bassett. Finds Cranston, who puts it out wide for Relegation. And he forces a corner. Corner to be taken by Cranston. Looks like a far poster. Oh, Finch got close to it, but headers it wide. I think I'm going to go key highlights. Show some passion, would you? We've had one shot. It wasn't on target. We're doing all right, but Boston are obviously how we're going to go long ball, are we? All right. Boston with the throw in. Gonzalez, Stacey. Talent. Stacey with a long ball forward. Whitehall's on it. Oh, he's one-on-one and Parry did not get to that. This was exactly what I was saying about not wanting... I'm gonna... there we go. Alright, let's try that, shall we? Royal 1, Bassett 0. Boston 1. I wasn't expecting to do very well against Boston. I think you all know that already. But yeah, can't fold that ball over the top for Whitehall to run onto. I wonder if... no. I've seen enough. Throw in for Bassett. Relegation finds Baptiste. Baptiste fights for that ball, but loses it to Burke in the end. Burke on the ball with the ball forward. Gonsalves. Talent. Oh, lovely save by Parry, but Boston have a corner. I think I'm going to go cautious. O'Brien to take the corner. Oh, he takes it short. And that has come to nothing. Thank God. Come on, Bassett. Still time to get back in this. Let's demand more. It's good that you focus, but I'd like to see like a freaky goal. Oh dear, O'Brien. Oh, lovely save. God, well cleared. Are we even... no, we're not even playing for set pieces, are we? Let's forget the early crosses. You know, and let's go back to where I like to be. There we go. Try that. Oh, we had another shot. Did you see that? Went up to 2. Coming up to half time. Can we get one? Can we get one in before half time? Doesn't look like it. Well, what do you say to that? Quinn says they're disappointing. If Quinn says that, then they really must be. So let's do better in the second half, shall we? Bird, I'm taking you off now. In favour of Paul Brown. Paul Brown has been an utter disappointment since I signed him. I mean, lovely finishing, reasonable first touch, even a bit of heading. 6'1", can be a poacher or a target man. And he's just not... I mean, again, not competitively, 7 goals in 7 games, but he can't pull that off on the first team. You know, he'll get a goal here and there, but it's just not... What can I say? Paul Brown it is. And we'll play him as a poacher. And Baptiste, well, I'm going to actually play you as an advanced forward and just see if De La Torre can do a better job of supporting you that way. Incidentally, Mr. Parr, I think maybe only Mr. Knight can be in your spot, which isn't great, to be fair. All right. Let us start the second half, and it is Baptiste with the kickoff for Bassett. Relegation with a ball forward. Get creative, maybe. Oh, we've had a shot on target now. That's interesting. Chebley's not doing great, is he? Bless him. I don't have anybody else to bring on in midfield. That's the problem. Show some passion, maybe? Oh, ball over Beckett. Lochar with a ball over the top for Whitehall. Oh, goodness gracious. Keeper rushed in, but it was the Bassett defender who cleared that. Crikey. O'Brien with the corner. Beckett clears it. Only for a throw-in for Boston. Lovely bit of defending. Well done, boys. Let's check the analyses out. How many of these have I missed? There's a couple. Oh, lovely ball over for Whitehead, but he puts it over. Thank God. Come on, Bassett. Let's get an equaliser. Why don't we try that? Should we try going super attacking as well and see if that does anything for us? Demand more. Come on, Bassett. Push, push, push. Come on, Brown. Get a goal. Oh, Talent with a free kick for Boston. And oh, God, Parry. Oh, Parry. My goodness. All these things you heard me talking about trying to get rid of you. Those are fabulous saves. Cranston with a throw in for Bassett. I don't know if we're going to push forward with it. De La Torre, Finch, ball over the top. Brown's on it. How will he do? 1-on-1, and it's... Oh, he shoots it at the keeper, and... It was a corner, but we didn't get to see it. But there's a free kick now. We've got 1 minute. Rashesha. Oh my goodness, Baptiste. You should have scored. Well, these final few seconds have been quite exciting, if nothing else. But good effort, Bassett, I would say. It doesn't look like it in the stats, but I thought they looked alright when they tried. Isaac Whitehall's a bit good, unfortunately, to be up against. Yeah, go on in. I'm not happy with your performance. I don't want to be too hard on you because I didn't think it was actually that bad to only finish 1-0 to Boston, but apparently my assistant manager didn't agree. Okay, it's time for Newport County now. Away at Dover. In goal, it's Dieng. A back four of Warren, Willis, Williams and Ditty. Central midfield, Sutton and Hill. Left wing, Hayward. Central attacking midfield, Richards. Right wing, Hines. Up front, it's Bruni. And I do want to say, prove a point. There you go. But what I also want to do is have a quick look at this because I think that I want to play Bruni as a false nine. There we go. That is exactly what I was looking for. And then Hayward. You don't want to play as an... Okay, fine. Hines, you want to play as an... No, he doesn't want to play as himself. You know what? Let's leave it at that for now. Kick off. All right. It is Newport in the yellow and Dover in the white. And it is a Dover kickoff. And I'm remembering to go full match. Hussey, ball forward for Watts, for Dover. Dover are already coming at us. Watts with the throw in. Miller's on the ball, but Bruni clears it. Only if I Cork. Kerbachet. Jarvis, long ball forward. Oh my goodness, Warren did not get on that like he should have. Wills slides in the Miller just outside the box. That's a bit naughty. And Watts just got fouled by Sutton. Oh, don't give him a hard time. I know he likes to tackle a wee bit here and there. There we go. Yellow card. Great. Okay, what are we doing? Let's counter press him. I think we need to counter press him. Oh. And I also wonder if we should be going cautious here. Dover puts the corner in. Taylor picks up the loose ball there. I'd love to know if that's my Taylor. No, it isn't. Dover still in control. Bullow. Richards clears it. Watts again. Hussey. Well, cautious isn't sodding while doing it, is it? Let's go positive. Here we go. Bruni on the counter-attack for Newport. It started to rain as well. Imagine that. Hill puts it out wide for Hines. Hines with the cross, but he's forced to corner. Well, that's a bit more like it. Richards puts it in. Hines tries to get on the end, but Bullow, Jarvis, Kerbachet. Passing it around. Sutton gets on it. I should be telling him to ease off tackles, I guess. If he isn't already. Alright, Newport throw in. Let's demand more, go on. Nditi finds Richards. He's one that's not following us into League One, unfortunately, is Nditi. I said that like we're already there, but there's Bruni Hill to Richards. Sutton puts it out wide. Warren does not get to it. Stuart Warren. Throw in now from Dover. You know what? I'm going to go key highlights. We're spending enough time in their half. Not that the stats look like it. Let's get creative. And we'll show some passion or something. Oh, 1 shot, 2 shots. Willis with the throw in and Ditty with the cross. Watts with the clearance on his throw. Sutton and he has a go. It's off the post again. Dover now with Miller. Watts with the ball over for Miller. Oh dear, who was marking England? That was... What the heck? Well, it was a good goal. Watts with the ball over. Miller gets on it. Puts his cross in. And there's England. All by his lonesome. Show some passion, would ya? Okay, well, Warren, I think, needs to come off already. Oh, look, there's nobody else for him to be taken off for. Stay where you are, Warren. But basically, he appears to be... Oh! Hines with the goal. The equaliser for Newport County. We're going to have to watch the replay because I was too busy mucking around. Throw in from Warren. The guy was about to take off. Sutton crosses the ball to the centre. And Ditty finds Hines. Hines with a little turn. And we are in. It's 1-1. Come on, Newport. Nice work from Nditi. Yeah, he wasn't offside. That's good. Goalkeeper got his hand to it, but show some passion again. That seemed to work. Hill's a bit nervous. I'm pretty sure he's one of our youth players anyway. Williams with the free kick. Hines now coming forward. Puts the cross in. Hayward has a go. Hayward's been stunning. I always say that, but Spencer Hayward is one of my best signings since I've been with Newport. Look at how brilliant he's been. He's going to be part of what gets us into the first division, that's for certain. But yeah, he has been phenomenal. If we were staying in League 2, I don't think we'd keep him for another season. Richards with a free kick. And Bruni gets to follow up there. Well done, Lorenzo Bruni. That's picked his game up. He was doing 6.5. Newport dropped down to second position, having just gone 2-1 up. That makes no sense. Lovely work there from Bruni to squeeze it in off the rebound. But yeah, no, it says we're top here, 57 points. Oh, I see. It's how come I see. Good Lord, everybody's doing all right. There is nobody pulling away in any of those spots. Anybody? Just a couple of strugglers. Let's have a look, see what we can do for you. Taylor Richards. Well, we could bring Berry on and swap Berry and Bruni, I guess. Berry don't want to be no false 9, no, does he? Sorry, Berry, but you're just going to have to suck it up. I'm pretty sure you're on the move anyway, aren't you, soon? Yeah. Okay. Who the heck else? Well, Jordan Willis. You are going to... Oh, Fenton. Still injured. Let's bring on... Oh, let's bring on Fenton. He's not really fit enough for this, but... Alright, I'm just going to make that the 2 substitutions for now. Come on, start the second half. Kick off with Newport. Bruni come forward. Sutton finds Hayward out on the wing. Hayward's got support behind him, but he's tackled and forced a throw in, which we're not going to see. Oh well. Yeah. Really happy with how Hayward's been doing. I feel like he'll be with Newport for a while. It's funny, obviously Manager 2 is the one who's supposed to be moving from club to club, and he's had a few clubs during our 8 seasons. But struggling to get a new job at the moment. There have been a few come up that I would have liked, but nobody wants me. And yet I'm doing so well at Newport, it makes no sense. Hayward on the run forward for Newport. Finds Barry. Bruni. Oh. Looks like Dover have cleared it. And Ditty's going to pick up the loose ball. But that was nice work there from Newport. Ball over. Hines. Bruni now coming forward. Puts it out wide for Warren, who... Oh, Bruni. Hayward now. No, it's just not to be. Bruni gets a header on from the deep cross. Comes off the bar. It's a corner now. Hines to take it. And it was on to the head of Hill, but Walker gathers it to his chest. Oh, Sutton now on the ball. Hayward coming forward for Newport. Cuts it in. Berry's fouled. It's going to be a penalty. And Cameron Hill's going to take it. We should let Levi Sutton take it so it'll pick his game up. He's the only one who's playing badly now. And it's a goal. Newport 3, Dover 1. Okay, well. He took the penalty and he scored it. Not a lot to say, really. Cameron Hill. It's his 4th goal of the season. He's been reasonable. Plays best as a Carolero, but doesn't really get much opportunity, unfortunately. Walker with the goal kick. And as far as Warren. Hayward coming forward now for Newport. Little low cross. Oh. Berry gets tackled. Oh my goodness. Ball forward for Miller. He picks it up, but his long effort was not on target and went over. I think I think this is our game at this point. We're coming up to 90 minutes. Another ball over. Miller, 1-on-1. Dieng saves it. Well done, Dieng. Oh, that's a risky sliding tackle in the box there, and Ditty, but that's fine. And Ditty with a ball over. Is Bruni going to get onto it? Nope, but Jarvis does. Walker hits it long, but Berry's now on the counter-attack. Bruni is in the box. He crosses it low. Hines finds it. It is 4-1. Look at that. Just taking them apart up top. That's beautiful. Well played, boys. Berry, lovely ball over. Bruni controls it. Whips it over. Hines gets on the end and Walker just cannot do anything about it. That was a lovely goal from Nick Hines there. Well, this is definitely our match. 30 shots, apparently. Williams, with the throw-in, marks the end of the match. And we were fabulous. There's no question about it. Yeah, very happy with that. Okay, let's finish up with a quick review. We'll start with Royal Wootton Bassett, sat in 19th. We're on 28 points. We are still only 1 point off of Fylde. We do actually have a game in hand over Fylde, and in fact 2 games in hand over Boreham Wood, who are 2 points above us. I don't know if that means anything, obviously, unless we can actually win those matches. But 1-0 to Boston wasn't actually that bad. Like I say, only 1-0 away at Boston, I thought was pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that. Obviously, coming up in the schedule, we've still got the FA Trophy to come against Maidstone. Not entirely sure how that'll go, but look at that, Maidstone the favourites, and then of course our Woking game, which Woking are favourites for as well. But that will be January. I may come back in February. I may leave it till March, but it will be most likely Saturday the 7th of February when we will be up against Braintree. Braintree, of course, 22nd. So it's one of those teams who are below us who we really kind of need to beat. So that will be an important game for us. If we move over to Manager 2 now, as you can see, they are still top on 57 points. Coventry are also on 57 points. They kept up their result, which is fine. But it looks like Crewe are only on 55 in 3rd place. So, nevertheless, I'm not saying that Newport have won it, but I feel very confident that we're going up this season. And I feel very confident it's going to be in one of these top 3 spots. Again, I realise there is a few games left to go. Quite a few, in fact. But what I will probably do, again, is come back in February for the Burton game, quite possibly, who are in 13th. I'd like to do well against them. or possibly we might push it to the Southend game. Southend, of course, at the bottom of the league, so we should hammer them nicely. But between you and me, I never like playing the bottom of the league team, especially if they're having a bad run, because yours might be the game where they suddenly turn it all around. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more Football Manager videos. Thank you very much for watching.